Oh, if I douse myself with this.
At least it's the best one out of the whole arsenal of perfume.
Yeah. So I got one squirt at it. Oh. Okay. I fixed it. Oh, it's all over my hands. Ew, now I put it on my legs. That was dumb. I should just like wiped it on the golf cart.
All right, we have viewers. Hey everyone, welcome back. Giving Tuesday at Big Cat Rescue, and it's time for some of the small cats. If you guys have been watching us all day, you know we've done a feeding tour. We handed out some big cat enrichment. We just did a 50-50, half did great, half ignored us operant video. And now we are gonna give some love to the small cats with their enrichment. Yay!
Yay!
Also with our leftovers theme right after Thanksgiving.
I was going to start with Lady. You want to go first? You want to come up here?
Hi, sir.
Come here.
It's nothing scary.
No. It's not your meds either.
No, it's...
I'll be back with that.
We'll do that after this. Oh, some good stuff.
Oh, Julian.
Please take a second and share this.
Oh,
Tag your
boy.
friends and family. We've got a Des Serval drooling it up.
I found it. Oh, he says, I found it. Oh, I'd eat it.
So explain to everybody why Des doesn't get any of the cute paper enrichment we have for leftovers.
I know, he does not because, oh boy. Clearly he eats everything.
Very big mouth of
He's making noise too.
Oh god.
Yeah, so he is a no paper cat because he eats everything. You give him his seasonal pumpkin and he eats that. Everything is food.
So goofy.
Oh boy. It's the cinnamon challenge. He loves it, but it's not so good.
Yeah.
Look at you got bubbles on there too. There's several things we can do for
Oh, sir.
for the cats that eat paper. You can give them loose spice. Popsicles are good. We've come up with new ways using banana leaves and potatoes, and also wonton wrappers.
Interesting.
To package loose spice and fresh spices.
So it's like a paper towel tube or toilet paper tube,
but it's
you're
edible.
using natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a very silly Des face right now. Wow. I know. Just ate a whole mouth of cinnamon. So goofy.
Oh, it's so good though.
Precious boy.
In paper nut, it's still enjoyable. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, plus Des always really enjoys his seasonal enrichment, like the pumpkins, the water, or the, not watermelon, the pineapple top was a huge hit with him. He likes his Christmas tree.
He really liked his Cornish hen. He took off with it very fast.
Definitely likes the Cornish hen. Good job, buddy.
But there are 3 types of enrichment. We do daily enrichment. There is a calendar in the enrichment cabin that has every day of the week, and it lists every single cat spread about the week. They are not limited to just doing those cats, but at least they get done every week, if not more. And that's like your spice bags, perfume tubes, loose spice, popsicles. And then we do seasonal enrichment. That's for the holidays, and also we kind of lump in the big stuff like you saw with the big cats earlier that got themed enrichment. That's all seasonal enrichment. So that'll be Christmas trees and watermelons and pumpkins.
That is the biggest area of drool I've ever seen. I thought Mouser was bad, but this went beyond.
And then there's permanent enrichment, which you see is like Coolaroos, platforms, the balls that stay in their enclosure, their dens even, is all what you consider permanent enrichment.
Got that one piece of straw
He
right
likes
there.
it.
Yeah, that was a 10 out of 10.
Your chin's all wet. Okay.
10 out of 10. We'll see him a little less lovey and rubby when we come back for meds for our last live of the day here in a little bit. But for now, we're gonna keep handing out leftover 30th anniversary enrichment from the walkabout this year. Who would have thought a pile of cinnamon would lead to this?
Yeah.
My goodness. Oh, and to touch on the grooming that we talked about earlier.
Oh, yes.
Bless his heart. So Des is notorious for getting matted fur because he does only have 3 legs. He's getting older. There are areas on him that he can't reach. So we are so excited that we have 2 keepers currently that he allows to groom, both Beth Ann and Emma. Yesterday, Emma duct taped a Furminator to a stick and came out and got the biggest mat off of his back. It was the size of her hand.
Yeah.
And he barely
picture.
paid any attention, and that is epic because that means he shouldn't need sedated just for grooming. Sedation can be tough on them, so.
Does that matter?
He's like, now I'm just rolling. Oh my gosh. Well, we could not have asked for a better beginning to this.
Right. Look at those long, lanky legs.
Who knew, buddy?
Yeah. Oh boy, got more mats to get, but that big long one down his back.
It was big.
It was big, yeah. Those look all like they're just attached right at the base. Much easier than what she did, so she worked pretty hard. Oh my.
Yeah, she said he was really into his sickle, and she took the opportunity, and I was like, bravo.
Yeah, look at them. Oh, they're all real loose.
Yeah. They're going to come off there.
That's it, good. Oh, boy. All right, well, top that, Alethea. I'm sure you're not going to.
No, we'll be lucky if we see Alethea at all. Just her face peeking out from the Coolaroo.
Very good. Alright, well, I don't know if this day was mean or mine.
It was really cute. So it's interesting, we have so many, most of the no paper cats are servals. Because we have Zukari and Hutch and
all boys.
Yes, all the boys. They just don't get it. Nom 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 is all they're thinking. Thank you very much for all the donations. Other than our last live, I think you guys have put us well over $1,000 on each live today. I would love to see that continue. We have this live, and then we'll go live with Afton for meds. Get that Coolaroo. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, you can see all kinds of enrichment. You see seasonal enrichment with the board. You see permanent enrichment with the thimble, the ball, and the Coolaroo, and then a daily is a paper item.
And all the birds on the lake.
And snakes that come from the lake.
And snakes and birds from the lake.
Definitely the snake catcher out here.
Are you keeping them under control? What is that?
Can't be overpopulated out here.
What is that, Lily?
You smell it. Your sniffer's going.
At least give it a good whack like you did with the gourd. That was too funny.
You gonna come see it?
She does
Look
have
at
a
that
really
fun little
good
thing
view.
on top.
Here's her view of the lake. All the birds going over.
They just mowed and weeded it back there. It looks so nice. That's what makes her lawn look long.
You've been under there all morning. Don't you want to come kick that thing around? Meh. I wish you'd let us groom you. She always gets that one cheek mat. Sadly, Alethea had been declawed before coming here, and she's pretty young, so it's old.
Oh.
Retracted.
My very goodness.
We retracted.
I don't really I think you fit under there.
No, there's always one edge that's popped up. She's like, see, I groom. You just can't get that one cheek. Very similar to Chaos. She's allowed it very few and far in between, but occasionally somebody gets lucky. Is this a no? No for camera? Look at her. He's nosing.
Where's doing? You come get it later.
Yeah, it'll be there.
It will. Maybe not tomorrow because you move it.
Great. Keep heading
She
down
said
the
she
line.
didn't tell me I was being filmed. I wasn't camera.
I know. Next time, give the girl some notice. But at least we saw her beautiful face. So we figured we'd hand out to servals because we only saw Zucari this morning. We featured pretty much most everybody else in abundance. And we'll see all of our meds cats after this live. I've been frantically charging my phone all day long to keep up with the demand.
Do you want a little bit more?
You did so good.
More?
I think he's ready for those med pieces now. There you go. Yeah, we agree. The declawing of cats is very, very cruel. We've got several here, especially the older they get, the more matted they get. But some of the cats that are fully clawed, for example, Filmo, who does develop mats, it's based off of their other health and medical issues, which is what the entire theme of today is. It is all about raising money for medical costs. Hi! I know, we'll be back for meds. I think that's now where you really want to participate, is the eating of food. I know, he's like, I was cute once. Don't push your luck. Good.
Yeah, so 2 paper, 2 no paper.
Yes, yes. Those servals.
So cute with the little spots on
I
it.
know, they really, even the tiny enrichment, they go all out. So for our 30th anniversary, we did an in-person Wildcat walkabout, and our enrichment group got together and made sure that there were plenty of things to hand out all day long. And then we came across an extra box, so I was like, leftovers, perfect for after Thanksgiving for Giving Tuesday.
Ginger cat, ginger cat.
GG's.
There she is.
Oh, hi.
So scary.
That streamer thing was very scary.
Get back there.
You can get that piece of cake? Spotted like you
That was
are.
like eyeballs on the bottom? Right? Does that look like eyeballs?
It does kind of look like. It must have started out as something else and then got turned repurposed.
Yes. Is that scary?
That's not scary, Ginger. Well, Ginger's kind of another one of those servals that has like mystery ailments from time to time. She's also one that was discovered with a broken leg several years back. Yep, on July 4th. And
I have now found 2 broken legs. Nala and Ginger.
Yep, so that is the importance of us having such a nest egg for their medical expenses, because it's way beyond routine. Yeah. You just never know, and the servals really like to throw us for a loop. They're like, all of a sudden, I'm going to be allergic to mosquitoes. It's like, what? Hi, Gigi. Just going to enjoy your lake view instead? I get it. I get it. I was going to say, her waterfall, her lake view. I don't need that enrichment. I've got it all. Alright. Well, at least we saw her. That's more than I can usually get. So Now we'll go see Hutch. He's on the naughty list.
Yes. He just recently got his daily sickle. She got one too. She licked the middle out.
She said, yes, Ginger just finished with the sickle, so. Hey, sweet boy.
Whoa.
You can get some enrichment. Wow.
You can't have that kind. It's there.
No.
Right here.
So reachy. Yeah, your
Smell it?
foot just touched it.
Oh, he drew it.
Mm-hmm.
They're right there. You just can't have this kind. You eat everything. Even your own.
Eat it.
In this case, you are the enrichment.
Yep. He's my scratch cat, so he's probably expecting that.
Get here. Oh.
Your nose keeps touching it. Yeah, Frankie, Hutch, and Cyrus are my scratch boys. Scratch boys.
Hi.
Is it not good? I thought he was going to do a somersault, yeah. I'm going to do a somersault like Jasmine. What do you think?
Oh, Julian.
You at least say thank you to everybody. I love the flop. Yeah, it's always a very intense flop.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
What do you think, sweet boy? No cinnamon today.
What do you think? Your paws are in it. But just like with Jasmine earlier, if you guys caught our big cat enrichment, it is their choice and their option to interact with the enrichment or not, or later.
Yep. And we chart all of that if you want to explain
do.
how we keep a hold of all of that. Well, you can start from the beginning when a cat first comes in, the types of tests that you do.
Yeah, so on a new rescue, because we don't know unless, like in Shiloh's case, when we went to California to pick him up, he had tons of boxes in his enclosure, so we saw that he was already given cardboard. But it's just starting with one thing at a time. I'll start with a tube, and we'll come and check back every 30 minutes or so to see if it's still in the same place. I'll sit with them for a while to see if they're eating it, interacting with it, and then if that goes well, we'll move on to the bag. Tubes are a little like harder, so I like to start with that because it's harder to eat than it is the paper bags. And then we move on to seasonal things because we can't always get them away from something bigger in time to see about cardboard. There you go.
Oh, now we get
it. Is it good? Just took for us to feel old enough to stand up.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, you guys been here long enough. I guess I'll pay attention.
And there are times where I've retested cats because maybe when they first got here, they just think everything is food or they've just been hungry. He did not pass his retest, so he will just forever be no paper.
Yeah. He just likes to eat way too much.
And then they each have their own way we chart them. What did we give them? What scent was it? We grade it on 1 to 4, being did they like it or did they not even come over at all? And then that helps me with videos too, because I can see what it is that they really enjoy, and if I'm looking for a certain type of reaction, I can go based off of the kind of reaction they get from their enrichment.
Good job.
Ooh, Julie kitty. I'm glad you found it.
Yeah. You look good nowadays, sir. Look how long you are. Alright, should we go see your neighbor?
See how that goes. Hopefully this doesn't like fly in like a paper plane or something. I'm not trying to rock
Like a
that.
firework, which is what it looks like. We can go see Nala. I know, we took out a lot of her, a lot of her
I know
grasses.
you like it.
Look at that fun thing.
Please don't sort. Okay, cool.
Yay.
Not terrible. I'll give you some space because I know you like it. Let's check it out.
I'm just gonna tuck right here for a minute.
It's not a come check it out.
Thing. We'll come over here and pretend that we're talking to Zukari.
Not even looking, but kind of looking.
Let's see if my camera pointed. I think it was last year. She was I think maybe it must have been birthday or anniversary enrichment because it was like a balloon style, like paper mache. And we were able to like sneak up and witness her actually. It was the first time I've ever physically seen her play with paper enrichment. I know she likes it.
Yeah.
She just never really lets anybody watch her.
I've always had the best of luck alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Look for him now. He's waiting on the corner.
Coming in help.
Waiting on the corner. Do we go do him and check at ya?
Probably. Probably so. We will give her some space. We'll go see Zukari. Zukari usually really likes loose spice as well. He's another naughty list, no paper cat.
Yep, naughty boys.
It's all you serval boys. It's all you serval boys.
Always polite. You don't just fling it in their face.
Yeah. Kind of want to know the wind direction before you...
Oh. Oh.
Did you bury it and walk away? That was full of catitude. My goodness.
What did you just put in here?
Goodness
Now my
sakes.
floor's dirty.
Oh, I thought I heard crunching happening, but nope. Not today, she says.
I know you like it because I gave you some at the walkabout.
They can never do the same thing twice and let us think that there's a pattern. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You guys would have seen Zukari have breakfast this morning if you missed the very first live. He was way more enthused than this was a strikeout. All right. So, who else do we want to go hands and...
We are going to do the half servals.
Oh yes, the hybrids.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do Beecher and Diablo and Mouser, and we'll finish up there,
Okay.
and then we'll be right back.
Yep.
So we'll do meds with me and some snacks.
Perfect. So thank you very
And
much.
We'll wrap up our day.
Yeah, for hanging with us all day. We started at 8:30 this morning. This is the 4th live. Yes.
Yeah, 4.
So we'll have 5 total today. And we'll see a couple of these cats again that are on meds. So
Yeah.
we'll head to the hybrids. Alrighty. It's funny that our first enrichment cats have been the best ones.
Yeah.
They are. Oh, come on, girl. There we go. If you missed any of the lives, you can rewatch them all at dailybigcat.com or right here on Facebook. And our goal today is $100,000. Overall, the last update I saw was about $44,800 that has come into our website page. That's not including the lives. That's why I really, really want to see. This morning my goal was 1,000 on each live, but truthfully, the first 2 lives are like 1,300 and 1,500, so it'd be really cool if they were all 1,500 or more. But I think the meds, oh my gosh, look at Simba. Upside down. We'll see Simba at meds time. I don't want to disturb him now. That's hilarious. So during our actual meds live here with Afton, after we're done here with enrichment, I'm really hoping 2,000 or more on that last live of the day. I would love for it to be the biggest one of the day, because you guys are literally going to come along with us while we medicate all of our daily meds cats, and we will explain why they're on things. Which one? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Oh! And I died. No, here we go. My cart doesn't like turning corners. I basically come to a stop. So anyway, again, if you guys can share this, I know you guys all have other organizations that you've probably been interested in. I'm sure we're not the only one doing lives today. We just can't appreciate your loyalty to us and your support of the cats. We just couldn't do any of this without you guys. So thank you for hanging with us all day. This is our 4th live. Medication live will be number 5 and the finale for the day. It'll probably take a good day or so till we have an official total, because also wanted to mention that we have 2 eBay auctions that end tomorrow at 10 a.m. and that money will also count towards our goal.
Funny thing, the way your mind plays tricks on you, but this was laying like this and I read meow, even though it's like 30 with lines.
That's hilarious.
So, I totally forgot, and people probably don't even know this about Ginger Cat. He has a vet appointment tomorrow.
Oh.
And we are funding all of his needs now. So I figured if we want to finalize that,
we can.
They can meet him.
Sure. I haven't even met him.
They
so.
may know from the Hoover experience, and I can explain.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
because he's got a really interesting story.
Aw, bonus feature.
Bonus feature, I just dawned on me.
Mouse, mouse. This is our mouser boy. Good kitten.
Can I put it in there? Can I put it in there?
Can I help you put it in? Oh, we got so much drool happening. Oh, you gotta get the tail in there. There we go.
We go move it. Make that perfume.
Like your angry squirrel. Angry squirrel.
Oh, Mousy.
What you got on there?
Does it say 30 or meow? Are you on my side?
Would you spray on his?
I was gonna say, we sprayed all of the papers with Betsy Johnson.
That's right.
It's usually a favorite of the small guys.
Hi, thank you, Pie.
Wondering where my PN is?
Yeah.
Mom's
like,
here, where's my food?
I usually get the food and the medicine right now. We use them claws. Use them claws.
Pee on it.
Or me, please.
Ugh.
Very rarely have you attempted, but you do sometimes surprise me.
I've been peed on twice. It's been a while.
Oh, lots of rubbing and rolling.
Ooh. Is it good? It's so good. That's so good, Mousy.
He's such an angry squirrel.
Okay, bye. You go back into that.
You better get that toy.
What did you get here? He's one that will like to enjoy it for the next day or two. He will come back.
Keep that booty to yourself.
Can you enjoy it a little further up? Here, but I would step in the bushes so you can lay with it. You can lay with it.
And cuddle it later.
Oh, don't know what he likes better, that or me.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's back to human enrichment. Human
Okay,
enrichment.
I do a little bit. Okay, you're gonna be cooperative tonight, right? I hear about your Mondays is a trend.
Yeah, it just started. We had such success, and the last 3, he always takes the med, but then he doesn't want to eat after. Because I used to sprinkle it like in the food, and he stopped touching it altogether. And now
since he's finicky on Mondays, I do the first 2 days in a chick, and then I offer him the cat food. But by the end of the week, I can mix it.
yeah, no, he caught on to me. He'll still take the pill and a piece of turkey for me in a heartbeat, but he just won't eat anything after that. And I'm like, this isn't fun. He did pretty good yesterday, but he was a little yucky yesterday.
Okay, we'll do Diablo and Beecher.
Okay.
And then our little special guest.
Gotcha.
Who has an appointment tomorrow.
Yes.
So perfect timing.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna wrap up small cat enrichment with Diablo and Beecher. Both of those cats really enjoy paper enrichment. Beecher usually plays in front of us. Diablo's hit or miss. I've witnessed him with enrichment and it's absolutely precious, but he usually only does that for his mom, who isn't here today. So we're gonna go see Beecher and Diablo, and then if you guys kind of heard, Afton said that we have a new ginger cat. So it is a domestic feral cat that she will tell you all about, that had been trapped, and we've been socializing him and housing him and getting him health care, and he's got a vet appointment tomorrow. So not only are you helping us with our wild cats, but we have a new domestic cat on property that needs some assistance. So again, thank you very much for any and all donations. All of the lives today are being counted towards our Giving Tuesday goal of $100,000. There is no donation too small though. It's gonna take a lot of us, a lot of us doing small amounts to get there. Hi, sweet boy, Mr. Beecher, Mr. Diablo, we're going. He's like, it's more private over here. It's just enrichment. The tails on those make it hard to get.
Hey, that's not your side. Beecher. That's not your side.
Hi. Yeah. Oh, okay. We have instant gratification behind you though.
Very good. He has me. He didn't run from me though.
No, he didn't quite understand. I think he thought it was going to be his med chick, and then it was like, oh,
that thing is big and it's
this thing has a
me.
tail. Yeah. So this is Diablo. He sure does love enrichment.
More angry squirrels.
There's a lot of angry squirrels today.
Hey, buddy. Do you want to focus on this?
Oh, he's laying on it. He's like, this is mine.
Wrap the tail up.
This is mine.
We'd just rather eat grass.
Play with that toy, sir. Good job. Good job, Diablo. The master of the chin rubbins.
Oh, that is very good. Coming from his new friend. He likes me now. It just took for him to go into the hospital for him to like me, which should be the opposite. And he really likes his PM food. I think that really does it too. That builds your bank account. Instead of getting pennies, we're getting quarters at this point. Very good boy.
That is a good boy.
You're not even go see.
He sniffed it, but then he noticed that Diablo had something. And I'm like, it's the same
enrichment.
thing. You guys have the same thing. Just different cages. Just a Beecher.
Thanks, Susan. See you later this week. She hasn't picked her day yet.
See ya.
Oh, so many rabbits. Well, this is a huge treat for basically everybody because nobody gets to see Diablo play with anything hardly. Very few of us. little grainy because I'm pretty far away. I didn't want to spook him by walking up on him. Doing little bitesies.
He really liked it.
Doing little bitesies. Good job, buddy.
It's like Mouser Jr.
Yes.
They just look so much alike.
That's why there's Tiny Kitten and Tiny Gentleman.
Yeah.
He was the OG, and then the new kid came around.
Oh, goodness.
He's over there yelling at Carol. Will you give her a piece of your mind,
That's the
teacher?
enrichment we brought you.
So sparkly.
My kind of cat. I like sparkles too.
I know.
You have a lot to say to Carol. Meow.
And back to eating.
Yep, back to eating the grass. You're so silly. Good job, Diablo. You and Des really stole the show.
All right, and for our little secret finale,
Yeah.
we actually do have a vet appointment tomorrow at noon. I don't know if some of you followed us about 5 years ago when Hoover lived where Duchess currently does, where Priya is currently. That isn't a mouthful. There was this little ginger cat that was sneaking in to the tiger enclosure and stealing a chicken thigh every night. We didn't want that to happen because that's highly dangerous for the cat. So we started feeding him in our gift shop parking lot every day. And then he had moved to one of our volunteer houses and was getting fed, and he was sharing territory with a non-neutered male. His name is Figaro. He actually gets fed at the gift shop every morning. He is waiting there. We are trying to get him friendly enough to trap him so that we can confiscate his man parts. But he has been beating up on Ginger Cat, and when we go to trap Figaro, Ginger Cat is in the trap every single time. So we asked for our volunteers that live in that house to catch him, and Erin and myself would take care of him. And it first started out that Erin was going to foster him at her home, and after his first very expensive vet checkup, he was there for 3.5 hours. He turned out to be FIV positive, and we did not want her cats, and she also already has a foster cat, to be exposed just in case they didn't get along. So we have an office cat. He's been in there for a month. He basically spends most of the time in my bathtub. But he's friendly, and you can pick him up and you can pet him, and he comes out for his food now.
Nice.
But he has a follow-up vet appointment for vaccines tomorrow.
Okay.
He only weighed 6.5 pounds, so he's very little. We're hoping that he has gained some weight.
Oh my gosh.
And he is respectfully living with my rehab flying squirrel, and luckily he doesn't bother her. He found out how to sneak out of my office. So he just has full range of the house. But he leaves her alone because there's a camera on her now and I can see it.
Yeah.
So we will just, I'm just going to walk over
Okay,
there.
yeah. We'll walk over and meet Ginger
and
Cat.
we'll meet you, Ginger Cat. He has several names here. GC, Ginger Cat, Orange Cat, Sunny Cat. Because when we took him, he goes into Dr. Wynn's clinic. And when we took him in there, they were not impressed with the fact he didn't have a name, but he had been a stray feral, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years that we've been either coordinators, staff, or our volunteer that lives over at that house has been caring for him all this time.
Yeah.
And it's come to the point where he's just been fed by us for so long that he's not unfriendly, he's just nervous. So he does spend most of his time in my bathtub, so you'll get to see him in my bathtub.
I was going to say, if he's nervous because I'd be a
I can
new
pick him up.
face, I was going to say either if you want to pick him up or you could take the camera in, either
I'll
way.
pick him up. You can come in. We're trying to socialize him, so we spend, between Erin and myself, significant time taking turns on and off and having people come in and see him.
Yeah.
And this is why this
Oh
is
yeah,
here.
back to the safety gate.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't want to come in.
Yeah. I was
But
going to
it's
say, all
just-
this reminds me of Colonel, because when we trapped him, learned that he was FIV positive, knew we couldn't release him again, decided to keep him, and then he was like, he no longer has interest in the outdoor world. Like, he'd been there, done that too long.
Smells like paint up in here.
It does smell like paint in here.
Alright.
Oh, there's a ginger cat.
My outfit.
Yes,
Don't mind my drank out of popcorn. Hi, buddy.
Is there a ginger cat in here?
Oh, you made it back under the bed. Hi, baby. Okay, see you. We're to the point where we purr and we make biscuits.
Hi.
No, it's okay.
It's alright.
We make biscuits and we purr. And
You want to smell? I'm new, but that's okay.
we do head bongs.
Oh, I see.
He's just very timid, but he's already been fixed. Actually, Chris with Colon Marmalade
Oh, okay.
TNR'd him like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So he was already taken care of.
Good job.
But now he's vaccinated and he's dewormed and he's had his flea meds. But this is really good for a cat that's lived outside his whole life.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Good boy.
it's okay, Ginger Kitty. Here, you stand up as whiskers. Dear,
Look how tiny you is.
he's a really good boy though.
It's very
He used to hiss at us, now he doesn't.
Oh, he's like, back to my bathtub, please.
There you go.
That was a pretty good first meeting.
It was.
Aww.
Just the fact that we can pick him up is a big deal.
for sure.
He's always been okay
Look at his
with it.
little, like, he's like, this is my safety zone.
But like, but he loves to be pet. He encourages it. When you get to going, he'll like roll onto his back, and he'll head bonk.
Bless your heart, buddies.
So he doesn't have to worry about getting beat up anymore. He's missing some teeth, so although he's going in just for a second round of vaccines, we will have to address it at dental at some point.
For sure.
Yeah, he's missing for sure one of his canines and some back teeth. We still give him, he gets kibble and wet food because we're trying to put some weight on him. But he has a vet appointment tomorrow, so we're hoping that it's okay, that he's gained some weight.
Sure.
And he did so good at the vet's office the first time. 3.5 hours is a
good.
lot for a cat that doesn't handle.
Yeah. Well, people are asking who's going to keep him. So you guys are going to keep him officially as an office cat?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, he will live here
So
for
he
his
lives
life.
in Aaron and Afton's office.
Along
which
with
is-
my rehab squad.
Yes, and then there's Glider is in here somewhere.
She will come say hi.
Glider, where is you? Oh, I see your face. Oh, I see your face. So it's a flying squirrel.
What are you doing?
Yeah. She's been rehabbed. Gonna be released.
Really soon, probably before Christmas. And she has weaned herself off of fruits and people foods. She is just basically eating leaves and acorns and freeze-dried mealworms. And that's all I want, which is good. You did it yourself.
Yeah.
She says, there's no fruit out here for me. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
so sweet.
She is very personable. But she's going to do great. She was most likely born with a disability.
Yeah, so you've been monitoring how active she is, how likely she could be to be released.
Yeah, and she
you
does
and
great.
Justin thinks she's good, so
Yeah.
I think she's gonna release her over near where the other two went, right?
Yeah.
That way maybe they can form a family unit.
Yeah, just squirrels live in families and groups.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. She doesn't know any better, so she's just learned to adapt to her different.
All right, guys. Well, we will wrap up this live. I will go recharge slightly.
25 minutes.
Yeah, another half hour-ish. We will meet back up with Afton at food prep because she is the keeper that does Tuesday night meds. And it's Giving Tuesday, so it's Afton.
We okay.
Yay! So thank you so much for all the donations in this live and our other lives before this one. We've had 4 total today. Help us reach that goal, over 1,000 on each one. Maybe sky's the limit on the last one, over 2,000. Let's see how that goes. And hopefully we'll have an updated number before we go live again. So I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to go recharge and look for us in about a half an hour. Thanks everybody.